I've hit the record button. Oh, too early. Hey everyone, it's Shannon. I thought I'd do an extra, vlog. I was going to say blog because I'm looking at bonus vlog and the B and the B are sort of melding together. Sharing my BluRay collection. I was going to do my Sci-Fi Surprise series review today, but, yeah, I kind of, like, fell asleep during the movie. Again. Having a little trouble with this one. second time. It's a little drier than so many other ones. Anyway, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to out it. But, you know, if you're curious, you can just sort of look at what my next review ends up being. And you'll know. So, but for today, I thought, why not share my entire BluRay collection? I love watching entire collection videos. I just love them. Every time someone does one, I'm like, woo, you know, and they always have to break them out into like a bajillion parts, and it takes like half a year and stuff like that. It's not going to happen so much here. In fact, we don't even have to go and travel over to the shelf. We don't. So, get settled, get comfy, but sadly, this one, it's not gonna. Well, I don't know if it's sadly. I'm not gonna push that, but probably won't take too long. First up, and this is officially the first BluRay I ever purchased ever, and that is Father's Day by Astron 6 and Trauma. Although I just say Astron 6. I have much love for them, not so much love for Trauma. I saw this at Tron After Dark in 2011, and wow, what a wild and amazing experience it was to see this movie with a just amazing crowd. And as you can probably tell by the cover art, it's very much exploitation cult film. It's out there, it's crazy, it's low budget and lo-fi, but it's awesome. I love the effects and I love the makeup. They do great stuff with makeup, and it's smart. And what I actually really love about Astron 6 is, sure, it's low budget, but these guys really know their stuff. They really do. They understand storytelling, they understand what makes a good movie, and they deliver. And so it is awesome. And, that's the back. And it's actually the only numbered BluRay I've ever gotten, or anything I've ever gotten. And actually, it would have been a lower number probably, except for when I ordered it with something else which was yet to be released. So this got pushed and pushed and pushed, and I actually got it like a month later than I thought I would. And I kept on getting notices that I was going to be getting it, and then I didn't. And then I got another notice I was going to get it, and then it was delayed. And I was all like, "Where's my Father's Day?" So eventually it did arrive, and I think it was my birthday present to myself last year. Which is so messed up in so many ways. Anyway, so that's the front, that's the back, numbered. And one of the things that's cool is it's actually completely different art on the inside. And this is actually a 4-pack of one BluRay, 2 DVDs, and a CD with the soundtrack. So, that's cool. Line these suckers up. Oh my god, don't you just love that? I don't know how well you can see that. I just love these guys, they're so funny. They're so great at creating characters. Wow. So much fun. And actually, when it came out, I'm trying to remember, they also have, if you're an Astron 6 fan, and if you don't know if you are, you should be, one great way to check it out is watch the short film Lazer Ghosts 2, Return to the Laser Cove. I'll put the link below. I also have a playlist on the side, I can never remember which side it is, of awesome short film, and it's included there. Really gives you a good idea of what their style is, and it's just it's really funny. It's really funny, and this, as messed up as this film is, and it's one of those films like this, I should not be laughing. I should not be laughing. And I'm never that person. I'm always the person that's like, no, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. Like, this movie just, yep, nope. You just have to laugh. You have to laugh! It gets a pass. I don't know why, but it gets a pass. Anyway, but if you're a fan of Astron 6, I actually did notice that Manborg is also coming out in April on DVD, and I'm really looking forward to that. It was actually my favorite film of that year at Tron After Dark, although Father's Day was definitely very, very close in the running, but Manborg won, so I'm hoping to get that. Save my money. And yeah, that was actually, I bought this because I bought this before I had a Blu-ray player, and this was the only version that was available. So, and I actually didn't even know it was limited edition, which is actually really cool. But the only limited edition, probably anything. And anything. Oh no, that art is limited edition. You can't see it. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, different tone. Step Up Revolution, or Step Up 4, or yeah, it's in 3D. This actually is the 3D version. Has 3D, Blu-ray, and DVD. That's weird. It must have the Blu-ray. Must be. That's the Mac. Have both. There's only 2 things in here, so the Blu-ray must have the 3D and the non-3D. Danse dans la rue, quatre. That's wrong. Un, deux, trois, quatre. That's the Française, which means, I think it means dance in the streets. Danse dans les rues. 4. Oh, that kind of makes sense because it's like street dance. Step up. It's kind of street dancing. Anyway, I haven't seen this yet. I'm actually quite a fan of the Step Up series. I loved 1. I loved 3. 2 was a little weird, but you know, it got us to 3. So, and I was very close to watching this, hence it being open, with my sister when she was over once, but then we decided to watch something else for time reasons. So, really enjoy dance movies in general, and in particular the Step Up series, in particular the first film is just something special. There is just something really, really special about it. So, Step Up Revolution. I have to watch that. And then next up we have Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Both this and Step Up I actually got up my Boxing Day haul. And yeah, so it's quite pretty. And I think it's the same in and out. This one's not even open. I haven't watched it yet. Bad Shannon. This was part of my 2012 Book to Film Club, but it actually it only went halfway through the year. I had to retire it, sadly, in the middle of it, but I did read the book. I did not like the book. I keep forgetting I don't like reading horror. I really don't. I like watching horror. I don't like reading horror. It's too... I never want to know someone's motivations in moments like that, or in this particular one, it was very explicit and very graphic, and I can't... You know, in a horror film, you can look away if you want. I don't usually need to anymore. But also I know that it's makeup, I know that it's effects, I know that that's not happening. But when you're reading it, there's something different that happens, and it can be too disturbing. So, and I'm also not interested, and with horror films, I don't know what the draw is. I don't know. I really don't. Isn't that weird? That's a whole other conversation. Anyway, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, I really need to watch it. I really want to watch it. I'm sure I would be very surprised if I don't like the movie more than I like the book. I'll put it that way. And that's it! That is my entire collection. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. That's it. 3 Blu-rays. C'est tout. I do have a couple others, but they were all ones I received for review before I had a Blu-ray player and when I was reviewing things, so I haven't actually watched them on Blu-ray, and I didn't get them with the intention of, you know, having a Blu-ray. So I do technically have a few more, but I think there's something different. You know, there's a different differential in terms of I, you know, chose to buy these movies versus I happen to have these movies. It's not the same rationale. And a lot of those I actually gave the Blu-rays away because I you know, watched the DVD and enjoyed the DVD, and then I couldn't do anything with the Blu-ray until now, because now I have a Blu-ray player, which I got around New Year's. So that's my entire collection. I know most people's entire collection videos go for, like, you know, really, really, really long periods of times and scan the whole shelves and stuff like that. And if I was a little better at, I don't even think my current camera is very good at, takes a lot to compress the video, if I actually do video as opposed to direct to the screen. And so I think you'd sort of lose a lot of what you'd see. Because I love seeing people when they show what's on their shelves, because it says so much about someone in what's in their collection and what they have together. And I love when you have odd things beside each other, or even seeing how people organize things. I am fascinated by that, you know. And you know, do you put the numbers first? Do you put the numbers together? Do you put the series together? What if the first and second title of a series are a different letter? Do you go with the first one? Do you put them separate? You know, stuff like that. Collections, do they go in the front? Do they go separately? I saw someone recently, and he was redoing his system, and he started at the bottom right. And I'm like, I wouldn't even think of doing that. You start at the top left. And I'm like, why would you start at the bottom right? And I don't know him that well, so I didn't ask him, but I wanted to. So anyway, I'm really curious about that kind of stuff too. So I'm sorry this one isn't like that. Maybe if I get my camera, you know, a little more, you know, it's just the compression it probably won't look good. So, you know, if you're trying to see things and it doesn't look good, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose. But if people are interested, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. And that's most, like, all, you know, pretty much DVDs, of course, because you've seen my entire Blu-ray collection. So, I guess I'm not that much of a Blu-ray collector, eh? Oh well, what can I do? It's bad timing. Not bad timing. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my selections and my collection. Thanks so much for watching. Center.